Hey everybody, this is Harshit and welcome back to the channel. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys something super important which I feel that all of my followers should actually know, and that is about distribution. So a lot of my followers are actually building their own SaaS companies, their own SaaS tools, SaaS dashboards. You guys might be on product hunt. You guys might be on a product hunt, looking for new products, looking for new startup ideas and building products like these. Right, so that's something that a lot of my followers are doing, and that's super popular on Twitter as well. That is basically what my niche is. But what I really want to discuss here is about distribution and how important distribution really is. And if you honestly think about it, everything that happens with SaaS is always on Twitter. You're always on Twitter. You're on the homepage. Like, I mean, look at this. Start a story. Start a story has just posted about something about 100K per year, right? So when you're scrolling through Twitter, there is so much about SaaS. You might already be watching David Ondrage, who's also another YouTuber. So there's so much about SaaS itself. So that's the most important thing here. Now in 2025, it's become so easy to build SaaS tools, SaaS applications completely using Cursor, Bolt, and all other platforms, right? And now, as we all know, OpenAI has just launched its own image model, and this was a test that I just tried out. I said reproduce this image with an image, and then I just gave it like a poster, and then it was able to create this entire amazing, clean poster. You would have had to pay creative agencies, and that was basically my post. It says rip creative agency. I mean, look at this. This was another post that I tried, like Steve Jobs holding an iPhone 17 and says, "What the fuck is this?" Right? So I mean, you can just be creative, right? And that's how good AI models have become. And now anybody can code, anybody can market, but where is the baseline? The baseline here is going to be distribution. How many followers have you actually got on Twitter? I mean, right now I'm still working on my Twitter as well, to be really honest with you guys. Is this 2,600 followers? And if you haven't followed me, just go follow me there as well. Right, and I have written my exit, story about my exit. But the major important thing here is that I haven't really been tweeting a lot. And now you see these graphs have completely changed. In just the last 24 hours, I got 53,000 impressions, and that I haven't gotten, anywhere. So if I just show you like 1 year graph of mine, it was pretty much dead. Like, I wasn't tweeting much. I wasn't, I was mostly just in the entire learning phase about AI. I was, just working and everything, but I haven't really dived deeper into distribution itself on Twitter, that too. And now I feel Twitter is very important. So that's why I present to you a bot that I just built out. It's basically my own bot. You know what? Let me show it to you here. All right. Must be in a different tab. Yes. So this is my bot, right? This is what I've basically built out. This is an automation script. It's an automation script that automates entire posting, right? One very important thing with a Twitter API is you'll have to pay Twitter API cost, and it's a really a lot. What is X API pricing? And if you just type that in, you know that X API pricing is, yeah, I think it's around like, $500 or something, right, per month. $500 for X API, and you don't get a lot to do, right? If you even apply for access, that's not a lot that you can do with it. But when you are in the SaaS business, you would really want to go ahead and automate the entire process of tweeting. And that's something that I feel that I have to do because I really lack this consistency to just go ahead and keep tweeting every single day. That's not something that I can do, and I have just come to peace with it. So, but I still need it, right? So how did I crack this? How did I crack this impressions? Like, that's 83,000 impressions in the last 24 hours. So how did I crack this? This is all with automations. And you cannot do this without this very important tool. And that important tool, again, is Proxies. Without Proxies, you cannot build this application at all. So firstly, you know what, I'm just going to run this application and show you how this works. automation again, and now see what it's going to do. So when I simply just run this automation, so I've just built this entire thing such that it's an AI agent. It's an AI agent that it just goes ahead and tweets for me. All right, so now if you see, it says loaded 475 tweets for RAG. All right, this is again completely hands-free, guys. I'm not holding anything, and you can see what it's going to do. It's opening a chat. Again, completely hands-free, opening a chat. It's writing about AI interfaces. Is it about buttons or menus? It's about conversations, and it's writing an amazing tweet in the kind of style that I want, in the kind of style that I would like to share about. That's it. Just wrote a tweet. I mean, just think about it. Think about how amazing that is, right? Okay, now it's done. Right, it's going to take another 60 seconds and then post a complete Twitter thread as well. So I'm just going to wait another 60 seconds and show you. But until that, let me just explain to you guys what this is, right? So in the generators, I've just added a generator and a reply guy that's going to reply to more than 15 different accounts. And you can actually check that on my Twitter as well. It's completely an automated AI agent that's doing all its work, and its only goal is to build my Twitter account, right? That's what its only goal is. And if I show you the knowledge base, this is the knowledge base of all the tweets that I've gathered. And this is, let me find that. This is another knowledge base of all the YouTube transcripts. So these are all the YouTube transcripts that I could have found. So all of these I've just scraped, and now it's into my knowledge base. And what is basically happening is when I run a tweet, the tweet is going to think in that knowledge base. All right. So now, as you can see, it says loaded 885 transcripts for additional context. Right. So it added so many transcripts, and now it extracted 20 key concepts and then identified 8 dynamic style patterns in tweets. So now it's doing all of this work, and it's going to write an amazing, informative thread, because as we all know, in the world of SaaS, it's all about jab, 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 and right hook. Jab, jab, jab is where you're giving a lot of valuable information to a lot of people, and you're consistently supposed to give that information, right? Only then people are going to follow you. Only then people are going to find value in what you're doing. And basically that, right? I mean, you guys find value in my work by looking at my tweets, by looking at my Twitter. Again, completely hands-free, guys, and see what's happening right now. All right, as you can see, it's gonna start a post. All right, so you see browser UI, browser use. I mean, similar to browser use, I'd say better than browser use. Those guys have raised 17 mil, but I just made it without any kind of capital, but with an amazing tool, which I'm just going to share with you guys pretty soon. Okay, look at this. All right, again, completely hands-free. Look at this. So basically, I could have just ran it quickly. It should have just written it, but I made it such that it takes a little bit of time, right? I mean, it's like humanness. I've just added a little bit of human character to it. It's going to think. I mean, Twitter's going to think that's an actual human writing it. Okay, now look at this. Should you move your company to Silicon Valley in 2025? The world has changed. Silicon Valley is no longer the only place to build, but it holds unique power. Here are 10 breakdown to help you decide if it's worth, right? So literally going to write 10 tweets. All right, I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to relax, all right? I'm just going to relax. It's just writing the entire tweet and see how powerful this is. And imagine if I just keep running this 24/7, not with one account, but with 10 different accounts. I know it sounds like a cheat code, right? I mean, it's not me, it's AI writing it, but that's my point. So what? So what if AI is writing it? Isn't it value? Aren't people getting value out of it? And my point is, what about other people, right? Other people are still doing the same thing. They're just, writing their stuff. They're going to ChatGPT, pasting it again, and then posting it on Twitter or whatever they're doing on LinkedIn or wherever, right? But if this is something that I'm doing and I'm completely automating the entire agent, then I think value is definitely being added. So don't be ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just going to own it, saying, hey, yes, my AI agent is writing for me. And of course, these are my ideas, right? I mean, if you look at it, these are certain things are my ideas. I mean, of course, the knowledge base is definitely from YouTube transcripts, but you can argue I chose these YouTube transcripts because I somewhere relate to it, right? So that's why I chose these transcripts. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, in the end, everything is a copy of a copy of a copy, and good artist copy, great artist steal, and kind of, stole the content, you can say. But yes, look at how amazing it's writing. Even the structure, man. Even the structure, everything. I'm not gonna touch it because it's just gonna jumble the whole thing. But yes, just look at it. The future of Silicon Valley again, guys. Peace. Two hands. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. All right. This is entirely the power of scrapers, web drivers, cursor, Python, and an important tool which I'm just going to share with you. Hold your horses. Perfect. Now it's done. It's posted it. It should be on my Twitter any moment now, so you can just check it. I'm just going to stop it for now, and I'm just going to share with you guys about the tool that I'm talking about. The tool that I'm talking about is called Toolip.io. Alright, so what exactly are Toolip proxies? So the simple definition of proxy is a person holding authority to act for another, and that's exactly what proxies are going to do. So in this case, it doesn't have to be my IP address. It can be something completely different IP address. The best thing about Toolip proxies is that they're lightning fast proxies, global IP variety. So in my actual code in the generator.py and reply guide.py, I've actually used these proxies so that I mask my identity, right? So that's exactly what I've done here. And I've been using these tools for a long time. I've been using Cursor, I've been using WebRide, it's called Playwright, Selenium, and I think proxies just become like a daily use for me because I'm always scraping something. For LLMs, you always need something that's always available on the internet. You want to scrape stuff, you want to take that stuff, use it, and that's where proxies come in, guys. I mean, I can't stress enough how important proxies are, because do not make the mistake of not taking the proxies and trying out these tools and getting banned. Because if you are banned by the platforms, I mean, you really have no distribution anymore. Again, comes back to the first point. You need distribution. For that, Toolip proxies is the best bet. So if I show you the dashboard, you can sign in for free. It just shows you that welcome to proxies. You can just get started. So which proxy? For now, I'm just going to take a shared data center proxy. Choose this. Generate any country. Albania. I'm just going to choose any country. So for 3 days, I'm basically going to get this proxy, right? So I'm just going to show you the configuration, and it's very important, and also very easy. You don't really have to know how to use it. You just go copy this and go to a new chat, copy this here, and just chat with it, right? Just chat with it and just drag and drop the exact files that you want it to be implemented in, and just say, and also, as you guys know, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to wipe code and say this. What I want you to do right now is I wanted to simply add these proxies into my code base so that I can use these proxy tools. So this is called Toolip proxy. Alright, so now I'm just gonna do this, and it's actually just loading everything. Alright, paste. Yes. Let me cancel this part. Yes, and I just do enter, and that's basically me wipe coding everything. I'm wipe coding everything. I got my proxies, and now I'm running this entire Twitter automation, and that is the power of proxies, guys. If you nail these couple of tools, they're just couple of tools. If you nail these, you can do a lot with it. Scrapers, proxies, and LLMs. Combine all of these, and you can build powerful tools with this, and that's why I really love these amazing tools. All right, so that's all for the video, guys. I hope you got some value here, right? I wanted to share with you how you can build distribution for yourself, how you can build tools like these, and if you do need help with building a Twitter automation tool, please reach out to me. I can help you out with it. All right, thanks again, guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.